The station covering all of the DMV. This is DC News Now.
You got to have your head examined trying to do something in this neighborhood because it's like Fort Knox around here, at least video style.
Tonight on DC News Now, a tenant Gaithersburg couple recovering tonight after a horrifying attack in broad daylight, all caught on video. We're live tonight with that exclusive video.
Plus, safety concerns around the Potomac Avenue Metro Station. One parent says he's worried about his children making it home alive. We're learning more about the district's efforts to crack down on the violence.
Also, everyone's favorite deadline is quickly approaching. That's right, it's almost tax day. We are helping you stretch your dollar tonight, squeezing every extra penny out of your return this year.
And we climbed up into the 60s in the sunshine. It felt even warmer than that. But are we done with this warm up or will it continue? We'll have a full check of your forecast coming up in just a bit.
And developing right now, exclusive video into our newsroom tonight. It shows a brazen broad daylight attack in Montgomery County. You can see here a thief blindsided an elderly couple in Gaithersburg. Hi, everybody. Thanks for joining us for DC News Now at 10. I'm Chris Flanagan.
And I'm Tasmin Mahfouz, and this is a story you'll only see right here on DC News Now. Tonight, that couple is recovering after the Easter Sunday afternoon attack. So it happened in the Crown neighborhood on the trail behind Salt Circle. That's where we find our DC News Now's Daniel Hamburg. And Daniel, you spoke to the couple's daughter tonight. They're understandably shaken up by what happened.
Tasmin and Chris, they are both shaken up, but they're going to be okay. But they were both knocked to the ground. All the assailant got away with was an iPhone. The trail behind Sauk Circle is popular for people who live in the neighborhood and even those visiting businesses in downtown Crown.
My parents were out walking yesterday, Sunday, enjoying the beautiful weather as so many were.
But at 5:05 p.m., Tammy Levy's parents were assaulted. In this video, you can see a man try to rip the purse off her mother. When her father tried to intervene, it appears he tripped and fell.
Has multiple contusions and bruises. My mother tried to fight and was yanked backwards and therefore ended up with a knot on her head and got up and chased him.
One neighbor heard the commotion but didn't think anything of it at first.
We consider it a very safe neighborhood, and it was surprising to us to hear.
The only thing the man stole was Levy's mother's iPhone.
But I think there's so much that was taken from all of us, frankly. I never, ever worried about my parents feeling old or unsafe.
Home security cameras covered just about every angle in this neighborhood.
You got to have your head examined trying to do something in this neighborhood because it's like Fort Knox around here, at least video style.
The man was last seen wearing all dark clothing, a winter cap and face mask. Detectives are asking neighbors in the area of Sauk Circle, Steinbeck Avenue, and DeCoverly Drive to review their cameras between 4:30 and 5:30 p.m. on Sunday to see if you caught the suspect.
I hope that they regain their sense of safety and confidence and security.
Again, if you have any video or know of what happened here on this trail, or if you are a possible additional victim, you're asked to call Gaithersburg Police Detectives. We're live in Gaithersburg, Maryland. Daniel Hamburg, DC News Now.
And we continue to follow breaking news tonight at 10. 3 men are sent to the hospital after a triple shooting in Prince George's County. Our Yamarisa Say was at that scene as police did their work. She's the latest for us tonight.
Yeah, police weren't able to provide us with a lot of information since this is an ongoing investigation, but we do know that 3 men were shot in front of the Marlow Heights apartment complex here in Temple Hills on 28th Avenue. Now, the shooting took place around 6:30 p.m. and we counted more than 7 shell casing markers on the ground while police were investigating. Now, all of the victims were taken to the hospital and they are expected to survive, and it's unclear what led up to the moment the suspect or suspects decided to open fire. Now, as I mentioned earlier, this is an ongoing investigation and we will continue to keep you updated as we learn more. But if anyone has any information regarding this incident, you are encouraged to call police and you can remain anonymous. For now, reporting in Temple Hills, Maryland, I'm Yamarisa Say, DC News Now.
And more breaking news out of Northern Virginia. We're learning a young girl was struck by a car in the Lake Ridge area of Prince William County. Police say she was hit on Nutmeg Court before 8 o'clock tonight. She was airlifted to the hospital with serious injuries. No word yet on whether the driver will face any charges. All right, let's get a first check on the forecast with meteorologist Damon Matson in for Chief Meteorologist Jessa Webb tonight.
And Damon, it's cruise control this week. I mean, nothing but sunshine.
Just put that weather right there on that exact speed and leave it go. Yeah, exactly. Cruising through what is about to be a very beautiful week. And it started with today's conditions. Look at those highs from earlier today, mostly into the middle and upper 60s. One spot, Luray, getting to 70 degrees. But again, when you're standing out in that direct sunlight, it certainly felt even warmer than just the middle 60s. Now, we have cooled off, no doubt about it, down into the 40s and 50s at this current hour, and that's going to be a general trend through the night tonight, but it's not going to get cold enough for frost and freeze concerns across nearly the entire DMV. Our only concern is back into the southern Shenandoah Valley, a frost advisory for Page and Shenandoah counties. That's about the only spot that could see it get cold enough for some frost and freeze concerns. Now, some kids getting back to school here just after the Easter holiday tomorrow, and after that cool start very early at the bus stop, it is going to warm up from there, 7 to 8 o'clock. We're already jumping into the 50s, and it is going to get even warmer still tomorrow afternoon. Just how warm are we talking, and how long does this beautiful weather last? Your full forecast is coming up after just a bit.
And breaking tonight, we've just learned a fifth person has died in a mass shooting at a bank in Louisville, Kentucky. Tonight, we know at least 9 others were hurt, and that shooter is also dead. Lawmakers both in Kentucky and really around the nation weighing in tonight. Monty Payne has more.
Police cars and caution tape line downtown Louisville.
I'm obviously horrified and devastated because this keeps happening every week in the United States.
Old National Bank, the scene of the country's latest mass shooting. 6 people killed, including the gunman, and several more injured, including 2 officers. One of the injured officers, 26-year-old Nicholas Wilt, shot in the head and undergoing brain surgery. He's in critical but stable condition tonight. He's been on the force for less than a month.
Just graduated from the police academy on March 31st. I just swore him in, and his family was there to witness his journey to become a police officer.
One of the victims killed, a close personal friend of Kentucky Governor Andy Beshear.
Tommy Elliott helped me build my law career, helped me become governor, gave me advice on being a good dad. And these are irreplaceable, amazing individuals that a terrible act of violence tore from all of us.
Police say the gunman, 23-year-old Connor Sturgeon, who worked at the bank, live-streamed parts of the attack. He used a rifle and was killed during a shootout with police. Still, people who've lived in the area for years are on edge.
I heard gunshots, or what sounded like gunshots, and then I heard sirens. I thought, well, here we go again.
While others staying at nearby hotels say no matter what city they're in, they can't seem to escape mass shootings.
But I heard all these sirens, tons of sirens going, and I had no idea what was going on until I went downstairs, and the girl in the coffee shop said there's been a mass shooting, like an active shooter. I think I don't feel safe almost anywhere now in the U.S.
The mass shooting, one of 2 shootings in the city today. The second happening outside of Jefferson Community and Technical College. 1 person killed there in an unrelated attack. Mayor Craig Greenberg says despite a day filled with violence and an unknown motive in the attacks, he won't let his city be overtaken by fear and evil.
We will continue to move forward with strength, with prayer, with love, support, and determination.
Well, meanwhile, all new tonight, the mother of a 6-year-old boy who shot his teacher at a Newport News, Virginia school is now facing charges. The January shooting at Rich Neck Elementary left teacher Abby Zwerner with a gunshot wound through her hand and chest. The child's 25-year-old mother is now being charged with child neglect. That's punishable by up to 5 years behind bars. The mother also faces a misdemeanor count of recklessly leaving a firearm to endanger a child. Authorities said the child took his mother's gun to school.
And new tonight, local leaders are continuing the push for more safety measures at the Potomac Avenue Metro Station. Now 2 months after 3 people were shot there and a Metro worker was killed.
Our Marielle Carbone live in the newsroom tonight. Marielle, with thousands of students going to school within a half-mile radius of the station, the latest ask is to make sure it's safe for those children to get to and from school.
Yeah, that's right. And in addition to just those schools in the area, a lot of students transfer at the bus station there too. Now, with multiple shootings happening at the station or around the station over the last few months, one ANC commissioner is now pushing council to fund that site as a safe passage site in the upcoming budget.
It's a lot of kids that's, coming back and forth.
Parent Samuel Jefferson walks his 2 sons, 9 and 13 years old, to the Potomac Ave Metro Station daily, seeing them off to school.
Yes, every morning, because I don't want nothing to happen to my kids.
And after what happened on February 1st, when a man shot 3 people and killed Metro worker Robert Cunningham, he feels it's even more necessary.
That really changed it, yeah.
So he supports making the station a safe passage area for kids. That's a designated area where the district focuses on student safety, putting adults along the routes. Right now, D.C. has 8 safe passage priority areas. Potomac Avenue Metro is not one of them.
That definitely shakes you.
ANC Commissioner Matt LaFortune has been pushing for that to change ever since Cunningham was killed. And since then, he says there's been 3 additional shootings in the area, including one last month inside the station. Monday, he sent this written testimony to council, asking it to fund the spot as a safe passage site in the next budget, saying close to 2,000 students attend schools within a half-mile walk of the Potomac Ave Metro, and that it will be a positive step towards making our neighborhood safer.
It'd be fights.
6th grader Zariah James doesn't often take the Potomac Ave Metro stop, but she does use Metro to get to her school in Anacostia. Overall, she says she'd feel safer with more security.
I just think we need more police officers around during school hours.
Everybody needs safety. Just not here, just overall. We shouldn't have to guide our kids to be coming out here.
Now, council is holding a budget hearing for public safety on Wednesday. That's at 9 a.m. And you could submit written testimony or sign up to speak by tomorrow at 9:30. Reporting live in the newsroom, I'm Marielle Carbone, DC News Now.
Marielle, thank you. And also tonight, in the wake of this recent violence, DC's police union is giving us updated numbers detailing the grim crime stats so far this year. So take a look at this. The district has seen 60 homicides this year. That's already up 33% from this time last year. Motor vehicle thefts are up 109%, and sexual assaults are up 62%. As a whole, crime in D.C. is up 23% from 2022, and the union is blaming on the ongoing shortage of officers. They say they're still short hundreds of employees.